guys, today we're going to be reading a book called Sophia the First, The Floating Palace. Let's get started. Sophia the First, The Floating Palace. I'm Sophia, and I love being a princess. For our summer vacation, my family is visiting Mermaid Cove on our boat. It's so big, it's more like a floating palace. Lately, I've been reading about mermaids. Maybe we'll see one at the cove. I hope so, but Dad says mermaids aren't real. My dad, King Roland, is usually right about most things, but he's wrong about mermaids. Because when I go onto the deck of our floating palace, there she is. A real live mermaid. Help, the mermaid cried. Oh no, she's tangled in a net. Let me help you, I say. I put her onto the boat and help untangle her. Thank you, she says. Her name is Una. She's really nice, but then she says she has to go. We're not supposed to spend time above the water, she explains. But when Una gets in the water, she can't swim. Her fin is hurt. As I slide into the water to help her, my amulet glows and I turn into a mermaid. I can't believe it, and neither can Una. How did you do that? She asks. I tell her about my magical amulet. Una has a comb that's enchanted too. I'm not sure what its powers are, Una says, but Mom says she'll tell me when I'm older. I help Una swim toward her home in the cove. We swim past a kelp forest and hundreds of beautiful... I'm so sorry, I got very stuck. So it says, we swim past a kelp forest and a cool sunken ship, and hundreds of beautiful fish. When we get near Una's home, I meet her friend Seven, the seahorse, and her big sister Cora. They use mooncalf to heal Una's tail. Suddenly, the water goes dark. It's a floating palace stopping above us. Then we hear Una's mom calling her and Cora home. Una's mom is the Queen Mermaid Queen. I'm so glad you're safe, she exclaims. A human vessel is in the cove, and humans are dangerous. But I'm not dangerous, and neither is my family. Queen Emmeline doesn't know that thought. And she wants to use her magic trident to create a powerful storm, one that could blow the floating palace out of the cove or maybe even sink it. My family is on that ship. So I tell the Queen that I'm a human and I can get the ship to leave. Please don't sink it. Just give me a chance. Luckily, the Queen agrees to let me try. Una and Cora wish me luck. I start swimming back to the floating palace. Suddenly, I hear Una calling my name. Oh no, a horrible sea monster is chasing her. He wants her enchanted comb. I swim after them as fast as I can, but then they enter the kelp forest. Oh, Una, I cry. There's no answer. I rush back to tell Queen Emmeline what happened, and she tells me I have till sundown to rescue Una. The Queen says if I can't, she'll sink the floating palace. I swim back to the floating palace. I need help, but my family doesn't believe in mermaids, so I gather some friends who do. Sam, Clover, and a seagull named Riley. Finally, we find Una. The sea monster has her trapped, and he's about to steal her enchanted comb. I try to stop him, but he's very powerful. He almost captures me too. Oh no! Queen Emmeline is starting the loud thunder over the cove. I need to rescue Una. Una, before her mom sinks my family's ship. I don't know what to do. Your necklace is glowing, Seven tells me. When we dive underwater, Princess Ariel appears. my amulet brought her to help, so I tell Ariel about Una. I try to save her, but you need more help, Ariel says. She tells me that humans and mermaids both love their families. And if we just work together, now I know what to do. Look, there's Ariel. I just want to show you that because that's really cool. 7 and I find Cora and tell her about the sea monster. He's after Una's comb. I explain the only way to save her is for us to work together. So Cora and I come up with a plan. 7, Bradley, and Clover help too. I have to sneak under the boat where the sea monster... I'm so sorry. I have to sneak under the boat where the sea monster has Una trapped. I get there just as he is about to cast a spell to grab Una's comb, but I snatch it right out of his hand. Give me the comb and I'll let your mermaid friend go, says the sea monster. What if I don't? I say, then I'll cast a spell on you and make you disappear. I step in front of Una's cage, then I toss the comb overboard where Cora is waiting to catch it. No, you don't, the sea monster howls. He flings his wand at me, but I jump out of the way. Instead of making me disappear, he makes Una's cage vanish. Una is free, but the sea monster is furious. He points his wand at us. You won't trick me again, he warns. Suddenly, Bradley flies over the sea monster and drops Clover right on top of him. Then Bradley swoops down and grabs his wand. Cora holds up the comb as it starts to glow. Waters rise at my command, she cries. Then a spiral of water blasts the sea monster across the comb. Now we rush back to Queen Emmeline. Thank goodness you're safe, the queen cries. She raises her trident to stop the storm. Whew, now my family is safe too. Una's family and I go back to the floating palace. We can't wait for our two families to meet. Dad amends he never thought mermaids were real, but now he knows. I sit with Una and watch the sunset. She's a mermaid and I'm a human, but I know we'll be best friends forever. The end. Okay, guys. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification so you're always alert when there's a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, you guys.